Okay lads, this is question 3, okay, for your homework, exercise 10b, right? So I've done a bit of prep work here just to save you staring at me writing equations down, right? So I'm going to talk you through this. This is what's given to us in the question basically. It does give us a drawing this time, right? And it says that u, initial velocity is 10, gives us the tan of the two angles that the key to solving these. So the first thing I've done here is to just worked out the cos and the sine of the relevant angles for the alpha, I call the alpha, okay, the angle on the inclined plane. By the Pythagoras I can get that to 5 and write the corresponding ratios down. Similarly for the angle of the inclined plane, so listen to my language there, angle on the inclined plane, angle of the inclined plane, okay? Got to be important later on. Pythagoras again gives me the hypotenuse is 13, so I can write them down. So when I do my equations, I can simplify these as much as possible. So straight away, we know this anyway, don't we? What I'm going to do now is just put in the values, right? So u is 10, cos alpha is 4/5, right? Minus g, sine beta is 5/13, t simplifies to 8 minus 5g. So this looks a lot nicer than that, doesn't it? So when you get this information, you know that, I think you know this already. Just put it in, you know, and just simplify it. Similarly, for the vertical of the y velocity, u sine alpha cos beta, right? 6 minus. So I normally do this and just put a rectangle around the key equations, so you know you've shown your workings, etc. Same for the distance ones, right? So you can go through these in the video slowly. Right, and what we're asked to find is, let me just read the question there. Find the range r in terms of g. Okay, so back to the horizontal plane. To find the range, we find the time of flight, and so time of flight is when sy is equal to 0. Okay, sub that in. So let's put this. Let me find some space here. Time of flight when sy is equal to 0. Okay, so I'm going to put this equal to 0. 6t minus 6g t squared over 13 is equal to 0. Or we factorize, will we? T 6 minus 6t 1 minus gt over 13, okay, is equal to 0, which means that this is equal to 0. These two multiplied, so 6t is equal to 0, t is equal to 0 from that, okay? We know that from the time of first point. So 1 minus gt over 13 is equal to 0. Add this, 1 is equal to gt over 13, multiply 13 up, divide by g, t is equal to 13 over g. So we want to find the range. This is sx, right? So just carefully we'll do this now, right? So which is s of x, which is the range 8 times t, which we know now is 13 over g, minus 5g over 26 times 13 over g all squared. Okay, so when you work that out, you should get r is equal to 143 over 2g. Okay, 8 times 13g. This becomes g squared, cancels with that one. 169 is 13 squared. So actually let's do this. I don't know why I'm rushing that. Okay, 5g over 26 times 169 over g squared. So this goes with that. Give me a second there. Let's get a calculator. 169 divided by 26, 6.5 times 5 equals 32.5 over g. Okay. One second there, lads, bear with me, just got a calculator issue here now, it's not coming up as that answer, so let's check that for a second. 5g over 26, 169g squared, they cancel, okay, so 5 times 32.5 yeah, 32.5 over g, so let's just get there for a second. 8 times 13, so that's 104 over g minus 32.5 over g. Okay, that gives me, so 104 minus 32.5 is equal to 71.5 over g. I don't really like leaving decimals with fractions. It's just not good maths grammar, do we? So let's times by 2. Sorry, I couldn't get the answer. I got the answer from the back of the book. So it's 143 over 2g times 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, that's the range. So second part then, show that after 2/3 of the time of flight, so let's go back, time of flight was here, t is equal to 13 over g, okay, so t is now equal to, up here lads where my hand is, 2/5 of the time of flight, 13 over g, okay, so 26 over 5g, that's the time of flight. The distance along the inclined plane, so the distance along the inclined plane is this distance, that's the one along the inclined, that's the s of x, right? So all we're going to do here is sub this into s of x again. It should give us what we're looking for, okay? So let's go again. Similarly, I might not finish this, we'll see, I might let you finish this. S of x is this, 8 times 26 over 5g minus 5g, so I'm separating the t squared here, 5g, like I did here, 5g over 26 times 26 over 5g all squared, okay? So, give me a second to work that out, guys, or you can work that out with me. 8, 10, 2, so that's 208 over, I'll leave the 5g there, okay? 26 times 26. Divided by, oops, sorry. divide by 5. Let me see what I'm doing here now. 5G, and do this in parts because I'm getting myself confused here now. Panicking because I'm on the video, you see. I know I could pause it, but who knows. 26 squared 675, 5G squared there, right? So this one goes with that one. Let's see if we can simplify this any further, which we will be able to. That goes with that 5 times, isn't it? Let's say if 676 divided by 26. Yeah, so we could have done that there, couldn't we? That goes with that 26. So we end up there with 26. So that's 1 there for the 5. G is cancelled. That's 26. That's gone over 5G, which is 182 over 5G. Now, in the question it says 28 over 55 R. Show that 28 over 55 R. So what do we get for R? We got this, isn't it? So we've got is 182 over 5G equal to 2255R, which is this. This is where you cross your fingers and hope it's right, okay? So let's do 22 times 143. I've only got phone calculator, lads, so that's why I'm a bit slow, sorry. 22 times 143. 3146 55 times 2 110. Okay, 3146 divided by 110 equals 28.6. 182 divided by 5. And this 22 times 143. That's G, isn't it? Bear with me. 3146 divided by 110 times 9.8. 2.918. 182 divided by 5 times 9.8. 3.71. Oh, no, now I've done something wrong. 3.71. So I wrote that right, didn't I? 182 over 5G is equal to 28. 28. That's 28, guys. That's not the 22. It's 28. Oh, sorry, guys. So I'm doing all this on purpose to show you. So bear with me again. Relax. Do it with me if you want. I'm sure you've got a simpler way of doing this. 4004 all over 55 times 2 times 1078, okay? 4004. We could have factorized here, but I don't have the headspace at the moment to do that. 1078 3.71. Okay, so they're the same. Right, so sorry lads about that last piece. There's a quick way of doing that. I can't think of it. I think you could factorize that out. But we've shown it there anyway. 3.71 is 3.71. Hope that's alright. Okay, talk to you Wednesday. Yeah.